The intended purpose of this video is for a general audience of somebody who's been playing shuffleboard for a few months and can, in general, put the discs onto the board where they want to. This video is an introduction to shuffleboard strategy. Before we get talking about this, though, I need to talk about the discs. If you notice, they have, on this one, green dots. And this has 1 dot, this has 2, this has 3 dots, and this is 4 dots, or disc 4. And when we talk about shooting out from different positions, this would be position 1, this would be position 2, all the way over here to position 4. Likewise, this is true over here on black. This is position 1, disc 1. This is position 4, disc 4. Now, of course, you can shoot a different disc. You can shoot disc 1 from position 4 if you want to, but that's just terminology, and we'll be referring to that as the discussion moves on. Most beginning players use the strategy of trying to score a point somewhere and then hoping that their opponent misses and then coming in and putting in some sort of block. Let's suppose black is shooting from black foot. If they put up a block first, then when yellow shoots, they have no reason necessarily to mess with that, and maybe they try to score. Now, the black side from black foot can come through here and into here and score and have a block already. Okay, so this is showing after those 3 discs have been shot. First is the foreground black disc going up as a block. Then yellow is off to the right. They were trying to score and they failed to. And then the 7 is the second disc, and it slides in behind that block. And now if you look at it from the yellow side of the court, and we're moving across, you can see that from the yellow side of the court, that 7 disc has a block now, and the yellow disc can't hit it directly. So this disc is shot from yellow head over into this area to act as a block. This blocking area right here is so special it even has a name. It's called a St. Pete. And a St. Pete is put halfway between the tip and the edge. The St. Pete is very forgiving. If you put it up a little too high or a little bit too low, you can still get in behind it with a block. Also, if you come a little wide in this direction, you can still bring in a disc from number 4 position and come in behind the block back into here. So it turns out that shuffleboard really is a game of hide and seek. When you're putting up this St. Pete, this is from black foot. The St. Pete is on the opposite side from where you're shooting, and it creates a hide, a place to go in behind when you're playing the game with shuffleboard. There's one other really good place to hide, and that is called a tampa. A tampa is on your side of the court, closest to the tip, T for tampa, T for tip, and then it allows you to bring in a subsequent disc from position 4 in behind to hide over here. And the yellow cannot see really past this line. So shooting from the yellow side, here is a tampa from yellow foot. The tampa is less forgiving than the St. Pete in terms of position. If you come out even a little bit too wide, then a black disc can come in and use it as a hide. And of course, if you come over here, then the black disc can use it as a hide. So the yellow really has to be, a yellow tampa really needs to be in this area through here, but it can't be too wide or too close to the middle, or it will not be effective, and then it will actually help your opponent. So just like the St. Pete, from a yellow tampa, you can see that that 8 can be easily scored in behind the tampa hide, but from the black side, you cannot get to that yellow 8 disc. So from yellow foot, yellow has put up a tampa, and they were trying to get in behind this hide, but it came up a little short and ended up here on the line. This happens a lot. Don't be discouraged just yet. You can still do things with this. a subsequent disc, you can come in here and bump in here and score an 8 this way, or you can come in here and bump it straight on like that, and you have 2 blocks in behind on this 7. So just because a disc didn't get scored right away doesn't mean that you can't use it later in the frame. So just to review, a yellow Tampa is on your side of the tip, whereas a yellow St. Pete is on the opposite side. So if this is from yellow head, this would be a St. Pete over here. Now what happens sometimes is after you play one game and you switch colors and you're now the black head, some people sort of forget and put the black Tampa here. And this is absolutely wrong. You're just giving the yellow someplace to hide. Instead, be sure to keep the black Tampa on your side and the black St. Pete on the opposite side over here.